Hey wrestling fans, Brian Crazy here, Effin' True Wrestling. Back at you with this week's review of the Hall of Fame, Monday Night Raw for 4-4, and the season premiere of Tough Enough. It was a great night for the WWE. I enjoyed it very much. Let's jump right into it. Hall of Fame ceremony, we saw the Road Warriors and HBK highlighted. Due to time constraints, we could not see the other inductees. I'm sure they'll be included on the WrestleMania 27 DVD when they show us the full Hall of Fame. The Road Warriors induction was incredible. You guys know Hawk is no longer with us, but Animal and Paul Ellering were inducted by Dusty Rhodes. BK was inducted by Triple H, and we saw a short video package for the other inductees. Moving into Monday Night Raw, we see Triple H come out and talk about his match with Undertaker, and this is probably the most humbled we've ever seen Triple H in his entire career. And, I'm really thinking they're building towards Triple H versus Taker 2 at WrestleMania 28. Throughout the night, we got to see some pretty decent wrestling matches. There was a lot of promos in between. During the United States Championship match, which, was supposed to be part of the WrestleMania 27 card, but as I've found out, it was a dark match before, which evolved into a battle royal, I guess. So they showed this match on Monday Night Raw. At the end of the match, Sheamus was victorious. And then we see Sin Cara make his debut. Guys, if you thought he made the flip over the top rope, I did as well. I have reviewed the footage. If you watch as they show the ramp and he's about to run down, they pulled an audible and slid a trampoline out from under the ring. And he almost didn't clear the rope. It still was a nice move, don't get me wrong, but that would have been really crazy if he actually hit that off the ground without a trampoline. And I guess he was supposed to do his head scissor move off the top rope, but they called an audible yet again, and he did that cross body, which still came off nice, but I think the other move would have looked a little bit better on television. That being said, Sin Cara did make a pretty good debut. I do have to say, I like the music, I like his in-ring attire, and I like that he was no nonsense and he went right after Sheamus. So this is really setting, maybe we'll see a three-way dance, Sin Cara, Bryan, and Sheamus for the U.S. title. I think Daniel Bryan has never received a fair rematch since losing the title to Sheamus. Other big news coming out of Raw, we see The Rock and John Cena finally show down. First things first, Monday Night Raw did open with Jim Ross and Jerry the King Lawler on commentary. It was phenomenal. It brought me back to being a kid. Kind of sad, though. JR posted on his blog later on that, hey, guys, this might be only a one-time thing. I'm not an entertainer, Hey, Jim, you've entertained me for years. You go, buddy. It's a damn shame. I know the changing demographic, but us hardcore fans that have followed you for years, man, since WCW days, Jim Ross, that's for you, buddy. So yeah, we finally get to see the Rock and Cena showdown. They, talk for a little bit. They confirm that they're going to have a match at WrestleMania 28 this coming year in Miami, 2012. I was really hoping we'd get to see more than just one rock bottom and him kind of screwing John Cena the title at WrestleMania. Kind of sucks that we have to wait a whole year, but it'll give Rock time, I guess, to finish up his current commitments, get himself back in the proper shape that he wants to be. A training regimen can take several months, guys. And I know he does still have a ring at home. He still wrestles. He's still in shape. But, to get to the level where he wants to be able to headline WrestleMania, I'm sure that's going to require a little bit of training. So yeah, it was a good night on Raw. It was a nice solid show. I do have to say, we see at the end the Core tried to come out and attack Cena and The Rock, and then it was just one-upsmanship. We saw the five-knuckle shuffle, then the People's Elbow, then the Attitude Adjustment, then the Rock Bottom. It was just one-upsmanship by Cena and The Rock, showing off each of their respective finishing moves. So after Raw goes off the air, we go to Tough Enough, hosted by Stone Cold Steve Austin. We have Trish Stratus, Bill DeMott, and Booker T as trainers. I do have to say that the cast is very diverse. There's a lot of names to learn. There's a lot of stuff to learn. Once I start figuring out who's who, you kind of start to get, behind somebody. We almost see three members eliminated. He ends up sending home a girl, I believe her name was Ariane. due to her saying her favorite match was Melina versus Alicia Fox. No disrespect to the Divas, but I mean, if you are a hardcore wrestling fan, you're not going to pick Melina versus Alicia Fox. And I mean, there's been very good Divas contests, but I wouldn't consider uh, Alicia Fox a top-notch competitor. Melina is, but not that Alicia Fox is bad. She's just new. She's evolving her game. She's not to that point yet. If I was think of a legendary match, I would think of HBK, Razor Ramon. I would think of Stone Cold. Not to, you'd probably say, hey, stop flattering me, boy. But I would think of Stone Cold Rock, WrestleMania 15, Stone Cold HBK 14. God, there's so many good matches that you could have listed, and not that one. But you could tell that maybe she wasn't, she just got into this and she was just learning, or she just really wasn't passionate about it. And at the end of the day, Stone Cold said she wasn't tough enough. And so, yeah, it was a pretty good show. They gave you some insight into taking bumps, bouncing off the ropes, some drills that they do, and kind of the mentality and the lifestyle. Bill DeMott said straight up to a kid when he tried striking up a conversation, he said, hey, we'll never have an in-depth conversation. And I think that was just to kind of light a fire under the kid's ass, like, this is go time. This isn't friend time. So overall, WWE night was pretty good. I do have to say, I enjoyed the Hall of Fame, I enjoyed Raw, and I enjoyed Tough Enough. I hope Tough Enough promises a lot in the months to come. I did watch the original one for the first couple seasons. I did not watch the seasons 3 and 4, to be honest with you. But I'm kind of excited about this concept. NXT was exciting at first, but it kind of got stale quickly. This seems like this is, I'm not a big reality TV guy. If you guys follow the videos, I'm not a big Jersey Shore fan or any of that. And but this seems really interesting to me. And I'll keep bringing you guys reviews on it each week and letting you know how it progresses. So, yeah, first person's already been eliminated. She had to give back her Tough Enough championship. But, guys, for this video, that's all I got for today. I hope you guys enjoyed it. For F and True Wrestling, this has been Brian Crazy, and have a great day.